Greetings. Happy New Year. Just a little random sampling here out of my journal, my most recent journal. Why not? Let's see. Welcome. November 2025. The journal begins. Whitney Webb has been on a roll. She says they are now after any and all nationalized leaders, local, popular, sovereign, relatively independent leaders are now the big target, while continuing to censor and control the social media globally. That's what the elites are up to now. AI, economic and military hegemony now requires AI. The AI has to compete with China's AI. So now we all just have to just give everything to the data centers, AI, competition. We have to go beyond China's surveillance model, their 10-minute mega cities, their social control. In order to avoid war with China, we need to cooperate. So climate crisis and pandemics are other means to usher in this new level of cooperation. Health is a big part of it. Bioelectronic medicine, injectables, getting rid of in-person doctor visits, the weaponization of remedies, new methods of population control, eugenics. COVID set the precedent for how to impose social control. Techno-feudalism, digital slaves. Can't even think about rebellion. Like Arabella idiots. Populations mostly complied with brutal lockdowns, while the pathogen, in that case, had a less than 1% death rate. This was after they knew a lot about the virus, and they still were complying with lockdowns. The age of AI, Smith and Kissinger. AI will lead to a division of society. Some that control and are programmed the AI, and those who are subjected to it. They are wanting cognitive diminishment. Cognitive diminishment. When the generative AI comes on board, the AI will decide more and more for most humans. And they're already, because of the internet, experiencing cognitive diminishment. Generative AI, so people will create less. Let the machines do and create while humans languish. This is all the plan. This is all laid out by Eric Smith and Henry Kissinger in The Age of AI. Their book, they're just like The Age of AI. The media, of course, doesn't discuss it. All right. Let's see. AI in position will lead to one of two possibilities. A, peasants rise up. B, AI spawns a new religion. Oh, wow. She uses the phrase digital slavery, cognitive diminishment. People won't resist. All right, yeah, remember that line from Deltron 3030? Terminals, burn them all, slave to silicon. This results in a form of, let's see, what is it? They surrender their manhood. This results in a form of global apartheid. But anyway, I didn't get that right. Peacekeepers seek to take your manhood. This results in a form of global apartheid. Anyway, that was Deltron 3030. But yeah, it's a lot going on here. Interesting stuff for the new year list of things in my journal here. Interesting. I think that's gonna about do it today. Interesting, this whole thing with Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson is now going on. Everybody hates Candace and Tucker. making it all about them, this kind of personality thing. And of course, the murder of Charlie Kirk right before our face is still completely unsolved. They're still trying to blame it on this one guy with the furry boyfriend. Yeah, it's kind of strange. And that's something we just kind of bring into the new year. Christianity itself is kind of taking a hit because of the Erica Kirk people. Turning Point USA tried to turn it into a big kind of a firework pep rally for conservative Republicans and JD Vance and stuff. No, that's not Christianity. Sorry, you don't represent Christianity. That's not. I don't think you have anything to do with it. Actually, sad, but a person down by the river saying you don't need money to worship God. John the Baptist, who was in fact beheaded by the state of his time. And who prophesies and introduces a man named Jesus, who also is crucified by the state at that time, for basically saying that you need to do miracles yourself, and you need to be ready to talk to God yourself, and that sacrifice and all that stuff doesn't matter, and there's a new covenant, and all that. He was killed. Anyway, I don't know how I got off on this. But crazy times. I want to read something. I'm going to read something pretty soon. Okay. Pretty soon here. Judoland, Fatherland by Theodore Herzl book. Seen as the start of Zionism. If you are unified as a people, no one will collect interest from others within that same group. That's kind of an interesting thought. If you're really in a community, if you're really in a collective, consider that the people inside your collective, inside your actual group, the people you're a part of, no one within that group is collecting interest from you. Then that's your group. That's kind of wild. Laws of God, no interest. Don't marry outside the tribe. Ooh, that's kind of sad. I'm really interested in what's going on outside the tribe. I want to spread the gene pool. I don't want to keep it tight. Oh my God, keep true to the Bible. This becomes a thing that he taught everywhere. Your Bible can define you and travel with you. No work on the Sabbath. In order to control Levant, you create a country that is always in conflict with enemies around it. Israel now has to shirk off the empire, America. Israel has to have a pure theocratic state. Has to kill all Palestinians. 1917, Lord Balfour, Lord Rothschild, Jewish financiers. The establishment of the Jewish homeland in Palestine, letter to Rothschild, strategy to conquer the Middle East. All Al-Aqsa Mosque will be destroyed because building the third temple is vital to the Jewish identity. Al-Aqsa Mosque is third holiest site in the Islamic world. Tel Aviv will be more ruled by the Bible. Gays will be kicked out. Weird. Okay, well, hey, that was really exciting and fruitful little blast there out of my journal. Gonna do another journal entry here pretty soon. I know you just can't wait. All right, y'all, everybody, happy New Year, 2026. Woo! Get out there and spread some joy, some love, some kindness, some understanding. Reach out to the other side. Say, I don't agree with you exactly, but I understand what you're putting down. And I want you to have rights and for you to have your full free speech. I don't agree with what you're saying, but I want you to have the right to say it. Free speech. Free speech is really the key. If we can defend free speech and push back against all this censorship, we might be able to really stave off. I don't think you can have a full-on fascist thing going on if you still have free speech. Free speech is kind of like the last defense, right? So we do have a creeping corporate fascism. They've created this faux puppet show, this faux dichotomy, this false dichotomy between people like Hillary Clinton and Trump as a kind of a puppet show for us to dance with the puppets, and everybody does. Everybody just loves still focus completely on Trump. Still cannot see Goldman Sachs. Oh my gosh, me. Cannot see BlackRock. Cannot see Raytheon. Cannot see Pfizer. Cannot see power, real power. Like just, I hate Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. 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 My name is Ian Masters, and I'm gonna have another intellectual on who's written a book about how bad Trump is. Yay! So empowering, so unique. But anyway, pretty soon we'll get to see real power, or maybe do some, confront some real power, get beyond this whole puppet show that they put before us, these foisted idiots they foist on us. Foisting idiots, literally. Biden, idiot, right? Kamala Harris, genetically mentally diminished and also has mental problems. And then now Trump, he's so old, he's kind of feeble. He's actually kind of a go along kind of guy. There's no fight left in Trump anymore after the bullet through his ear and lots of attempts on his life and aging and all that stuff kind of takes a toll. And pretty soon, man, you're old. So he's pretty feeble. He's obviously going along. He's not fighting back. He's not pushing hard against Israel or the CIA or the regime change plans of Venezuela. Say, hey, man, I'm going to go down there and talk to Maduro. I'm going to go down there and make a deal. That would have been the real Trump, not this Trump pussy whipped idiot of Israel. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna moving forward here. It's all good, and we're just gonna keep going forward. And pretty soon, maybe the people themselves will have an agenda that didn't come at them from the CIA, like Arabella Advisors and the 25 million nonprofit groups that they fund and run. Right? It wouldn't be from them. It would actually be from the people. The people themselves would start something and say, "Hey, let's not even start this war in Venezuela. Let's just stop Trump and Hegseth and team now. Let's stop them now." And when the corporate dimtards try to do it too, we're going to stop them too. They were totally trying to install Juan Guaido, right? So let's forget Venezuela. Just let Venezuela be its thing. Maybe we'll try to restrict how much it ends up dealing with China and Russia or something like that, right? But we're not going to try to do a regime change there. That's stupid. All right, anyway, spread peace and love and joy and understanding in 2026. Peace and love and joy and understanding. That's, that song, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, well, there's nothing funny about it. That's what we need. That's what we need to save us in this time, these troubled times. So peace out and good tidings, good blessings to you.